knowing the motive. I told her hold it, my dog still is rolling. My God, there was hoping I fall. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold for my dogs. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it on God. I'm gonna hold it on God. My dogs slide like moonwalk. Jordan my kiss how I walk. They tryna take my position, try knocking me down like a villain. They wanna know how I'm living. I got them down in their feelings, yeah. What she did was following.
Part one of many. Part one of many. Episode 18. Introduce yourself, bro.
I'm Qiraz.
What's happening, bro?
I'm on the pod. Happy to be here with my cousin, musician.
Yo, let them know who you are, bro. You're my cousin, bro. You're my dogs. I'm part one of many, bro. You know
what I mean? So I'm glad to be here. Qiraz, musician, producer, engineer. Work with a decent amount of people in the city. Yeah.
A role model, bro. You know
Something
what I'm saying?
That. So what are you doing here?
Man, what we're doing here is that, like, a lot of my inspiration, a lot of my encouragement, my discipline comes from watching you. You know what I'm trying to say? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I moved in with you. And since I moved in with you, my career it's done a lot better. Obviously, in the grand scheme of things, it's still little, it's still small, but like, you've had a huge impact. And they know because I talk about you almost every pod. You know what I'm trying to say?
I wouldn't say, though, the little things, you know? It's like little. Because those little steps, those like daily steps, it's big. Like, a lot of people don't have the daily like habits and stuff to like do the podcast consistently or get people on, or even the way you market it, you know? Like, a lot of people don't. Bro, I struggle with my marketing, so fuck.
Right.
Like,
you're saying the big stuff isn't like the blow up TikTok or
that's the equivalent to a bunch of little stuff.
The podcast that takes off. The big stuff is you doing it every day. Like, the biggest part is when like nothing's kind of evolving, but you're still doing it. You're still seeing potential.
Yeah.
That's every single day, just grinding, that digging deep, fam, finding that will. That's what's important. So you're saying that the steps we're taking right now in our careers are actually the most important steps.
For sure. For sure. What? This is like, this is the part where it's kind of like, you know, like, nothing is going to happen yet. Nothing crazy is going to happen. The money's not going to be there. The notoriety, the people, the love, whatever it may be, the accolades aren't going to be there.
Right.
But it's like a survival game. It's about who could keep like the reps going, you know? Who could really keep the reps going? Like,
right.
Because it feels like sometimes like, oh, I'm putting in so much effort. Where are the gains?
So you said survival, right?
Yeah.
When I play survival games personally, like, it's really like a free-for-all mindset. If we team up, it's for the greater good of both of our paths, right? But like, in the world, how do you play Survivor with family dynamics, friends, people you care about but might not be good for your journey? How do you balance that?
Bad guy. Sometimes you gotta be the bad guy. You know?
What does that mean?
To the outside, it may seem like, you know, you have to make those choices. Sometimes they're like kind of selfish. But maybe they are selfish. Who cares, right? Maybe they are selfish.
Yeah.
Shoot, well, you got to make them for you. Like, at the end of the day, like, you can't go on resenting yourself. That's a big thing I believe in. Like, not making those choices for yourself will have you resenting yourself later in life. And that's like the worst person to resent. You can't get revenge on yourself.
Right.
Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you really can't. Like, you can't go back and, like, there's no get back to yourself. You're just going to make your life worse.
Absence said that the lonely path is the hardest path. How do you know you're ready for the consequences of the selfish path? Because when you make those selfish actions, it allows you to chase after what you dream of, but there's going to be drawbacks to that.
For sure. Like, life, I think we talk about this. Life is like just choices and consequences, decisions, consequences. Like,
yeah.
So I feel like you won't know you're ready. You're gonna have to just like do it.
Yeah.
And feel those burns and be like, can I handle that lick? Like, can I handle that one? Like,
yeah.
you know, sometimes it's like, yo, we go to the gym together.
Right.
So I use a lot of like gym and weight analogies. So it's like, all right, boom. You put on a little bit of weight like that. You may seem as kind of out of your range.
Right.
It's kind of heavy. You let it press down a bit and you're like, you feel it. You're like, okay, can I handle this? Okay, if I can handle this, what's 2.5 pounds heavier?
Right.
Put that on. Okay, I can handle this. Now, what I'm really trying to get to is that 10 plate on there. So you just kind of like push your boundaries. I guess push your boundaries to the point, you know, you have to just get in the water at some point. You have to jump in and get in the water and just be like, yo, can I really handle this? But you could theorize it, you could think about it, but taking that action and doing it is like, is key.
So it doesn't really matter if you can handle it or not. It's about the will of being able to try.
Yeah. Which comes back to action, I think.
It's all about action.
So, action is so important.
So what if there's people you love that aren't taking action?
I mean, do they want to take action? Or do they want the consequences of that, like taking action? I think everyone wants the consequences of taking action.
Everybody wants the consequences of taking action.
Yeah.
You're saying a lot of people will look at someone who's at the top, someone who's doing it all. Oh, I want that. Do they?
Yeah, you know, like do you really know what goes into like getting that? Do you even know if you really want that?
So what do they want then?
They might want how they feel seeing that. Like,
okay,
that feeling that they see, like, oh, wow. Like, for example, like, okay, you see a guy with, like, we'll say a Lamborghini, right?
Yeah.
You may be like, oh, it's sick. It's a Lambo. Oh, it's fast. You get bare girls when you're in it, whatever. It looks sick. You get the cool colors and stuff, lime green, whatever. Right. But that guy who's driving it, you may not understand that he works like 20 hours a day and he doesn't get to hang with his friends and he doesn't get like solid relationships and he doesn't see his family and he's working. Man can't even barely go to the gym. He actually can't go to the gym. He can't do that. He's just doing his money.
Doesn't even have a lot of time to even embrace what he has.
Bro, the man can't even drive the whip. He can't even drive the whip.
Doesn't even have time to actually like turn up and do all these things that you see the life that you want to live. That's like the little part.
So that's the consequences of taking that action. Yes, he does get to have the Lambo and he probably does enjoy it for most of the time, right?
Right.
But do you want to take that 20 hours a day? Do you want to do that? Do you really want that Lambo now? Like, they have a saying about that. It's just like, and I think we talked about this too, the money one. It's just like, or how important is money to you? If I give you $1 million a day, but like your mom dies, or like if I give you $1 million a day, but you're dead, you die. Like, can you, if you don't get to, you know what I mean? It's just like a level.
There's the one where the billionaire's in the desert and he's about to run out of water. You know, he's hungry, he's thirsty, he's dying. He comes in with a glass of water. Give me this glass of water. Give me all your money. They would say yes every time. That's that
goes into value. So situation.
That story I always bring up. Esau and Jacob with the inheritance. With the inheritance when he came.
You're hungry, you're thirsty,
and you're hungry, man.
Jam
that. Give me your inheritance. You know how much you could have like gained off of that, but he gave it up just for a piece of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
bread.
What do you really value? You said something not even too long ago, like a couple hours ago. Like we were arguing or we were just having whatever, a little debacle, you know? There's a lot going on in my life. There was a lot going on, a lot going on in your life. And we were just arguing, just kind of taking frustration out on each other. And we had like a laundry, like a, what's it called? Like a Ziploc bag, like a laundry Ziploc bag full of like $20 in like loonies and toonies or whatever. And I was like cussing you and I was like kind of flicking it at you, the bag, the Ziploc bag.
This is a plastic Ziploc with bear change in it.
Yeah. And I was flicking at you and it busts.
And change went
everywhere.
All over the room.
And like you, like a jackfruit, decided to make like an analogy out of this, like a little philosophical moment. You're like, take in how there's change. I'm mad right now, sitting down, fuming right now. This guy's just laughing at me, taking out there's money all around us. Money in the garbage. But we don't care. Like, what you value is more important than money, but what's all around you has to do with cash, but it's not important at all. Like, you might not be able to see what you value, and everything around you might be a distraction. That's why it's important to kind of take the time to figure out what you actually care about. Because they want you to chase something, but you could be going the wrong way this whole time.
And that comes with just like doing certain things for you and for the right reasons. Like, I mean, there is no right. I'm not gonna tell someone, "Oh, you're not doing this. You shouldn't be doing this because you don't feel the same way I do."
Hustle's hustle. Grind is grind.
Exactly.
Discipline
Like,
is discipline. Like,
so I'm not gonna sit and be like, "Oh, well, you're not doing it how I think you should be doing it, or you don't have the right reasons." Right? Everyone has their reasons, but as long as they're true to you, I think it's good. If it's true to you, like, you know, it's truth and it aligns with you,
right?
Then I think, you know, you're making the right decision. Now, if it's kind of more on an external thing, that's where I'm kind of like, like, it doesn't. I don't agree with that. Like,
yeah,
if you're doing things for more external reasons, I guess. But shoot, you know me. I'm a very like, I can't tell you what's right or wrong. I'm just a guy. So
your reason sort of came from all or nothing in a way. Like, when you locked in, you kind of felt like this is the only path.
Yeah.
Where you could go the furthest. You know what I'm saying?
Because at the moment, I was in school, and I've been doing the music thing, but I really wasn't taking it seriously, right? I didn't think you could make anything out of it. So
start from the hustle, bro.
Okay, so
start from my favorite part, bro. I don't know, not elementary, but like start from like grade 9. It's like the library.
Oh, the library? Okay, so actually no, before grade 9, grade 8.
Yeah.
I don't even want to get to, I'll get into it.
Like, as much as you want.
Yeah.
You're going to be on here many times. You know what I'm trying to say?
But I started making beats even before that. There's like a beat making FL, you know, FL Studios. I've been had FL for years. Some person at my church, right? His name is John, the pastor's son.
Right.
Gave me FL. Like, it was on his computer. He gave me FL.
That's interesting.
I've had FL since like I was like 10. I didn't know how to like use it though. Like, I couldn't understand it. And back then, YouTube, it wasn't like so intuitive to search, how to make a beat.
Yeah.
I don't think you could search that back then. Like, no one was really doing how to make a beats. Like,
right.
So you couldn't search it.
You're from the trenches back in the day. People don't know where you come from when it comes to
like,
doing this stuff.
So
you know what I'm saying?
I kind of, you know, struggled. You know, everyone knows I'm saying this. I can make a 4 on the floor beat, but I couldn't like make like a beat, you know, a real like production. I couldn't make a production, right?
Right.
But I could open it and close a program, basically. That's as much as I could basically do. It was very confusing. So I had this program forever, and before that, I played guitar. So super kind of into music. I wasn't really into like heavy. Everyone's like into sports or cars or whatever. I was super into music, hip hop, like
all types of
pop,
music too,
rock,
bro. Like
metal, like very music, all music, a little bit like everything, R&B, dubstep, everything, basically almost everything.
Even like when you talk about your favorite artists, me personally growing up, I never, from my side of things, I've never heard people say that list of artists. Like what'd you say, Frank Ocean, Party Next Door.
T-Pain's up there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't say these guys. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. It's a unique thing, but it's just like my taste. Like it was like the same way. Imagine like see like NBA. I was seeing music.
Yeah.
So imagine like I'm in it. Like I was in
100%.
it. You know what I mean? Like I'm really like I love music. I love your dad. Seeing his CDs and stuff. Oh, who's this?
Yeah.
Yo, what's this? He'd be like, oh, you like him? Go check this out.
Yeah.
And my mom had CDs and she's playing R&B and jazz in the car all the time. My dad playing soca. Like, I'm getting a lot of different musics. Like, a lot. And then AMVs when I was younger, watching anime, like Naruto versus Sasuke with the heavy metal. That's where I got metal from.
You don't know about that. Why do you keep talking about that?
I know
like
about
you know
that.
about
I
that?
put you onto that.
Fam, there's no way you know about that.
I put you onto
It wasn't
that.
Last Resort, though.
Yes.
It wasn't Last Resort.
With Sasuke, the last battle window in the water.
You don't know about that, though.
I
Like,
put you onto
so
that.
funny.
But I put you onto that.
You did put me onto a lot though. I don't know.
I put you onto that. I don't care
You
about
made me-
anything else. I put you onto that.
My friends think like, oh, Isaiah, why you like you ride for Eminem, you ride for Lil Wayne. You're the one that made me ride for those people. Watching those guitar Lil Wayne videos and Eminem and all these different videos online 24/7.
Super Eminem, super Lil Wayne. Like, I love music. Like, I learned to appreciate music from young.
You didn't even get to Kanye and Future. You actually appreciate those guys a lot too.
Yeah, Kanye and Future are a big one. Like I can't, and even when people say, "Oh, what's your top 5?" It's hard.
It's hard.
I'm just like, bro, I see them all as like actually individuals. So like,
Yeah.
I can't rank really. I don't rank. I say like, yeah, I listen to this more. Like I just do it off of numbers. Like I go on my iTunes. This is who I listen to the most.
Yeah.
Like I can't say from my heart.
But we went super off topic. I won't even lie to you. Still, yeah. Back to your grind story.
Okay,
Grade 8 FL.
Boom, FL had it. Didn't know how to use it.
Yeah.
Going to high school, I got a computer. It was like a used, like Dell computer or something.
Right.
Me and that laptop have beef to this day.
Yeah.
But I got this beat program. You could like make a beat.
Right.
I made my first beat. I don't know what happened to my computer. I think it just froze up. And my dad came back from St. Lucia.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what's wrong with my computer? And he took it and he wiped it. So the beat was gone. My first real beat is gone.
Yeah.
It's wiped. So that was my first beat I made. Like first real beat because the program, I understood it. So boom, whatever. Going to grade 9.
Dad was popping up like he's Soka sometimes. They just popping up and just doing madness.
But wait, we good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. And then so then boom, that's grade 8, grade 9. Halfway through grade 9, underground music starts popping up. I'm really hearing like who was like popping? Keith Ape, Sujin, that was a producer.
A man like Hayden flamed me for listening to Keith Ape in
Keith
class
Ape's
one
hard.
time.
Stop. Keith Ape's hard. Keith Ape. Yo, anyone has problems about Keith Ape, you come see me live. I love Keith Ape.
Back in the day, you used to rep that guy a little bit when he was doing his thing.
Yeah, Made in Tokyo and Party was on his little streak back then too.
Yeah,
Bryson, a lot of trap soul shit, a lot of R&B stuff, and then that kind of got the sound of it, like the physical sound, like to my ears was just like this is unheard of. Like
yeah,
I've never heard these like basses, these synths move like this, and I had to know. And I was in math class one time, and I said out loud like. On some like movie shit, yo, how does Nav make these type of beats?
Yeah.
And a man tapped me from behind. His name was like Assad. And he's like, yo, I know how to make beats. I'll show you.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, like,
fam, that's huge how you spoke it into existence. Like how you you said it. You spoke up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like asking yourself, like, bro, that's hard.
He didn't look like he made beats.
That's hard, bro.
Crazy. Sitting in class with me. So he's like, here's a copy of FL. I would take the FL and I would put it on the library computers. And you have to reinstall it every time you use it. So every day I went on the computer to make the beat, I'd have to reinstall the program, reinstall Nexus.
Yeah.
And these was cracks, like crack programs. So it's like every time the computer would be giving issues, like, oh, it would block the software, do some weird thing. So it was a struggle just to literally open the program.
Yeah.
So he would show me everything. Like that's when how to make a beat was kind of starting, like just starting, I feel like. But he would show me everything, like how to make beats. He gave me drum kits. He's like, no, this is how you do it. I'd be like, yo, I'm trying to do this. Assad knew everything.
He gave you your foundation.
Yeah,
He laid you out of saying, yo, how do you make Nav beats? You didn't even say Nav.
Yeah.
You didn't even say Nav when you were listing off your artists. Nav is for both of us.
Crazy.
Nav is huge.
Big inspiration.
Huge.
Just producer, artist,
huge.
like super huge. Super.
Bro, Nav is actually ridiculous, bro. Like, nah, shout out that guy. Like, for real. But continue.
Yeah, and then Assad just showed me what's going on, and I got a few artists from my school. And it's a deep, if you know like the saga, like artist, like tree, it's all very connected. So like Madara, Spugs, who else? A lot of other Lux, Star.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are all connected. So it's like once you meet one, you basically met them all. So and my dog Lamar, You know what I mean? Like, he helped me a lot and he put me onto a lot. Like, a lot of people helped me. Like, a lot of people. Like, it wasn't just like some solo, like, fucking one-man army shit. It was like a lot of people along the way. We were just like,
Yeah.
I got you.
Let me show you something.
Yeah, let me show you something. And I just like added it to
You're
my
on your
collection.
all for one tip right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Goku, let me pick up that instant transmission over here. Let me pick up that solar
You
flare. Let me
know?
pick up all it is. Yeah.
So it was one of those, like, I'm collecting all these quirks. And I met some artists during high school. Went to Madara's studio. That was the first time I shot at Madara. She put me in the first studio. She had a studio in her crib.
Yeah.
She put me in the studio. Then the second session. I'm not even going to do it like that. No,
Yeah. That's it. That's another time?
no, I'm doing it like that. Bro, she broke the mic stand. To this day, she won't admit it. She said I broke the mic stand. The mic stand was broke when I got in there.
She made you pay for it.
I paid for that mic stand. Live. I was scared as
You
hell.
felt pressured, eh?
No, I didn't feel. I felt scared, fear. I was like, yo, this girl. And she's older than me at the time. She's out of high school. So I'm like, oh my gosh.
You're grade 11.
Fam, I was like, yo, this girl's gonna shoot me. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I have to buy her a mic stand. I ordered that shit off Amazon.
So you worked hard to get that money.
Hell yeah. Like, worked at McDonald's, you know, some other side hustle stuff I did. But that's pretty. It's a deep, you know, like one pod won't. It's a long.
Bro, there's so much.
One podcast.
Like I was thinking about when you were talking about math class. You had beef with that grade 9 math class. That was
Bro.
You crashed out. That was
Bro.
one of the classes you crashed out
That
on.
was a super crash out.
But you were crashing out in elementary school too. But there was a lot. Like that's a whole different genre.
Yeah, that's a.
But we can actually get into that for sure though.
Probably more important.
The school system.
School system.
Your perspective.
Okay. Growing up, I was already like, I feel like I was just born like, I looked at school system like, this is actual bullshit.
You were not.
Like I was like, bro, I'm not going.
They couldn't get you.
Yeah, like I would tell like everything they would tell me, like I'd break it down to them, then ask them, explain it.
Like,
You tell me.
You even want to talk about the cards from back? That's when the story starts for me.
The cards?
That's when you started to realize that these people are kind of just robots, like not thinking for themselves. When I'm used to like get Toys R Us.
Okay. That's a crazy one. I can't.
It's children stuff. Like
It's children's stuff.
Nothing can happen.
Basically, we would get like cards.
There was a certain type of cards that they liked a lot.
Yeah.
Was it Yu-Gi-Oh?
It was Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards. We expanded the business.
And basically, yeah, you were able to get a lot of legendary, really good cards for the lows.
For super lows. Like,
For the lows.
Basically free.
Oh, yeah.
Basically free. And then we would sell them back to kids.
And they would just soak that up. You know what I'm
they
trying
would
to say?
soak it up, bro. Like they would. It was good to shoot. They buy it. They would.
And then even like growing up, I remember one of the teachers, I think it was elementary school, that told you like high school, that's it.
Yeah, like
what grade was that?
I'm not gonna drop her name. That was probably grade 7 or 8. She's like, once you get to high school, it's over for you. It's done. Like you are not gonna pass that. Like your run ends now. Like basically, she was trying to like.
Because she was looking at you from that perspective. But if an entrepreneur, like if someone who knew ball, seeing the movements you were making and make money from like young, you were making your own
even
cash flow.
Grade 3 and 4, I was making money.
Like
fam, I used to take the tech decks. I would scratch off the design, grab a Sharpie, write some next design on it, and be like, it's rare.
Like, fam, you were not made to follow. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
I always stood out. I always figured out the system and like, I'm gonna use this for myself. Like, what?
So that was like grade 7. You said that teacher said that to you.
Yeah, that was like grade 7. She was basically.
And then grade 8 or grade 9 is when you kind of just like zoned out. I think it was in grade 9 there was an altercation with the math class, but there was also in grade 9 every single day you used to tell your mom.
Okay, so grade 9 math class, basically I just said, what's the point of all this? And the man said, to pass the exam.
But what can you do with it in the future?
And I said that, and he's like, well, you could pass the exam. I'm like, what is that gonna do for me? It will make you pass the exam. I'm like, okay, real world applications. Like, and they just, same thing, you pass the exam. And that's when I'm just like, you aren't clicking. Like, this isn't clicking for me. This is not for me.
Yeah.
This is not for me at all, honestly.
I'm curious. What were the reasons you were telling your mom? Because your mom told me, like, you would tell her, like, I'm not going to school because of A, B, C, D. Like,
I'm not going to school because of this. Like, I don't have school. Like, what were you telling your mom, like, back in the high school days, like, why you're not trying to go to school?
I don't know. I say a lot of shit, but I was just basically telling her, like, I have a vision, like, bro, like, I understand how business works, things like that. Like, I had a business mind. You can ask my dad. He was like, bro, this guy has a business mind. Like from young, I'm on Kijiji selling stuff before this whole Facebook marketplace wave. Like, I was on the thing, like, selling oil. Bro, I know how to make things sell. I'm creative with how I do it. Like, so I was just very like, bro, this school thing's not for me. I just don't resonate with it. Like, it just doesn't feel like I'm supposed to, for what the school wants me in there for.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me. And I was right. It wasn't for me what they wanted me in there for. But if I didn't go, then I wouldn't be here. Like, there's things that happen at that specific, I had to be in that specific school, in those specific classes. I had to fail specific classes to get to where I am now. I had to meet specific people to get to where I am now. So I was right about, I'm not supposed to be in the school system, but I was supposed to be in that school.
Yeah.
I was supposed to physically be there.
In that specific school, meet those specific people. Like, it was part of your journey. Like,
it was a very integral part. Like, you know, as much as the mistakes we make and everything, the fact that you're here, you had to make those mistakes. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you didn't, certain things wouldn't be the same way. Like, life is very, like, 1% off and it's screwed. Like, our planet's like that.
Right.
Like, it's very made, everything's kind of very exact. Like, planet 1% off gravity, you're screwed. 1% less gravity, screwed. Like, everything's very planned out, very methodical, very, like, it's a way for a reason. There's things that are a way for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I feel like you're just on a path experiencing it. You just enjoy it. But yeah, I was not feeling school, and I would tell her, bun this every single morning.
Yeah.
Bun this whole thing every morning. Not on some, like, screw everyone at school. I don't like nobody in school. Fuck everyone. No, I'm more on just, like, I don't need to be here. I'm not feeling this.
Right.
So.
And then grade 12 came. And even though you were working on your craft, hustling, but you didn't value the hustle because no one else valued it.
Exactly.
No one else
time.
No one else showed you, like, yo, what you're doing is hardcore, like, everyday grind, but you thought it was nothing because no one else said anything. So you're looking in grade 12, like, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? And you're, like, lost until, like, your guidance counselor.
So I'm there. Everyone is figuring out college, university. I'm like, nigga, I'm getting, like, a C and a B in, like, the what do they call those classes? College level classes?
Yeah.
Whatever, the college level classes. I'm getting C's and B's, which is basically like, you're a failure. You're getting a D in, like,
that's how people made you feel.
Yeah, like, they're just like, you are retarded. Like, you're stupid. Like, you're not figuring that out. I'm just like, okay.
My word, like, mans can tell you, bro. Like, even my grades in grade 12, they weren't the best, but they weren't, like, bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they were between what, like, maybe like 75 to 84 or something like that. And there would be a plethora of people that called me, like, dumb, like, stupid, like, absolutely retarded. Like, enough times, you know what I'm saying? But I would just kind of, like, zone them out. It wasn't until afterwards when I linked up with one of my friends from grade 12, right? After high school. And she was like, yo, why did you allow those people to call you stupid every single day? Call you lazy and dumb every single day when you're actually, like, talented and gifted? Like, how could you do that? So even me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. People will always find a way to make you feel less than.
But that's the thing. That's another reason why the school thing didn't resonate. I'm like, you guys are calling me idiots, but, like, I actually know how to, like, survive. I know how to live. It's just because I don't think on your terms. Like,
yeah,
it's like telling a professional Call of Duty player, you're trash when
you
they
can't play
League.
NHL.
Yeah, like,
you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you suck at League, you're trash. Like, no, he plays Call of Duty. You play League and he plays Call of Duty. They're two different games. Like, he's not a trash. Like, yes, he's trash in that game, but doesn't mean overall he's an idiot. Okay, he doesn't know none of the routes in League. Like, he doesn't understand how the gameplay works in League. he doesn't care. He doesn't play League.
Yeah.
He'll stomp you at COD. He will stomp you.
Crush you.
He will destroy your more like
Crush
you will go crying.
Yo, my word. Oh, yo, my word, yo. In grade 11 especially, bro, like, it's my failing year, like 50s, like bad year in grade 11. Fortnite came out that year. So, and I'm friends with like all different types of groups, right? So, like the group that was like considered like the really, really smart people in the school, like I'd play with them a lot. And like they would be the ones calling me dumb a lot more times, right? But like one of the smartest in their group was also really good at Fortnite, and I was really good. And it wasn't the fact that I was really good at Fortnite, but he understands like the mind, like the intelligence that goes into the game, like the mindset, the way your brain has to work. Like it's not a fluke that this guy's good at this game. And then going into grade 12, he never disrespected me. Like that specific guy, like when people call me dumb, be like, nah, chill. Like he's not dumb. I know he's not dumb because he's seen me in a channel that actually showed like my true abilities. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people growing up for you never saw you in your real habitat, your natural zone where you could be yourself.
It's like this school thing was kind of just like it made everyone like ignore my other skills in a sense, or like negate them. And I can agree, like, bro, no, I was not good at school. Like I wasn't like I kind of get things, but I would get things like as like after everyone passed it. Like as soon as we're past the term, then I would get something. Like like I was just like
on your own time.
My brain just like on my own time, my brain just didn't move with the education system like everyone else's, which is fine. Like, but it wasn't for me. But what I did know how to do was make songs. That's what I knew how to do.
And that's what your guidance counselor told you.
No, my guidance counselor didn't. It was my cooking teacher, my cooking and baking teacher, Mr. Bateman, you know? Like, I was just talking to him one day. I'm just like, bro, I don't know what to do. Everyone's picking this college thing. I don't know what to do for college. And I just feel like I'm lost. Like, bro, I'm just smoking weed in school. And then, I don't know. I was like, I could go for business because growing up, I'm good at selling stuff, good at business. He said, nah, don't do that. Do your music thing. This is you put so much time into it. Like, it just makes sense. Like, you have to try that. Try that, then go to business. He's like, fail at that, and then basically go to business, right? And I was like, I'm not gonna listen to you because I don't listen to no one. You know, I don't listen to no one. So I didn't listen to him. I'm like, all right, go to my guidance counselor. I'm like, all right, sign me up for that business bullshit. Because I went to her first. And I said, yo, I don't know what to do. She's like, I'm like, can I do music? She's like, no one does that. No, you can't do music. There's no college for music. There's no such thing. Shut up. None of that. Just shut it down immediately. So I was like, oh, okay. Guess it's not. I just went with it. You know, sometimes I'm weird like that. I'll just either go against the system or just not even question and be like, oh.
They don't get paid enough to really help you though, for real. You know what I'm saying? To really guide you.
You know, real. That's why I shout out to Mr. Bateman because I feel like he was a great guidance and just making sure I don't do like stupid stuff.
I feel like everyone has that teacher.
For real. He was a great teacher. But yeah, I went to my guidance counselor, ended up in Sheridan for business. But what I did do, I started to take my music seriously that year. He told me. I would be going to studio sessions, setting studio sessions up. I had a studio in my house, like in my basement or in my room. One of the basement or my room, or both. I've had both at time.
Right.
And I was recording there, but I was just because I like to make music. You know, I'm like, it's like the guy who goes to hoop at the park. He has all the gear on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He has all the gear because he just likes hooping. Like, bro, like, are you going to the league or something? No, I'm just here on the weekends. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like those guys. So that was just like, that was just my hobby almost. And I loved it. Like, I loved it. Like, I loved it so much. I just loved it. Like, obsessed. Loved doing it. And it felt right. It was the first time in my life where I'm, like, doing something. I don't feel like I'm trying to be it or trying to be a person who does this. Like, I'm just doing it.
Just in the moment.
Yeah, like, I don't have to, like, try to be this person who makes music. It's just, it felt like...
freedom.
Yeah, like, it just synced in like a puzzle piece, like... You know, you put the puzzle, you don't have to like kind of force it.
You know that feeling when it clicks? You know,
yeah, like
something
just
connects. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
It was a cool feeling. Like I didn't feel out, like out of the circle. You know what I mean? Like school, I felt out of the circle.
Right.
Even like certain sports, I felt out of the circle. Like I'm athletic, but I'm not. Or like I have a lot of athleticism, but I'm not athletic. Like I could jump high, I could run fast, I'm strong, but like I'm not good at like playing ball or like football and shit.
Right.
But I'm like I have everything you need to be like an athlete. Like if you took an athlete's mind and put it into my body, that'd be good.
Yeah.
But like my mind is not built for none of that. None of that.
Mine's
shit.
on survival mode. That's why.
Yeah.
I want to kill a man. You don't know how to dribble no basketball, bro.
I can box. I can box.
Punch a man's teeth in
I
it.
can punch man's teeth. I could do that, but yeah, but it clicked, and I was like, okay, cool. Took it seriously. While I was going to Sheridan, I don't even know if I really went to Sheridan. I don't know what happened with Sheridan. I don't even want to say it because
Talk about falling too deep into one category and other ones falling. Like how when your friend called you, like, yo, where'd your gains go?
So I used to be Mr. Tricep Pushdown. Like black out of everything, but I always grew up the smallest kid.
Right.
No matter what anyone sees, whatever. No, I was the smallest, shortest, skinniest, weakest, littlest, nappy headed, like, all right, scrawny, like put me in your pocket, like scrawny, like the wind hits too hard, I might die. So, but one thing, I was strong. I was strong.
Yeah.
I was strong, but I just was scrawny, like little, like, and I had a lot of like just grit. All right.
Right.
So me and my boy Joey and Josh, we would go train the YMCA like once or twice a week on teen nights and shit. So we go there, use the gym stuff, train, push-ups, all that. And yeah, this year I'm in Sheridan and we link up or something. I think we link up, or I went to Cambridge or Western. Had it been Western, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was Western. Something like that. One of those far off places where they went to.
Yeah.
They moved far. But those are my brothers. Like Josh and Joey are my brothers, right? So I went to see them. Joey's like, yo, you lost your gains. What happened, bro? Da, da, da. Not on a diss thing at all. Just like, what happened? Oh, what are you doing? You know, it's like,
You used to be the guy. You
Yeah,
motivate
like-
everyone else.
yeah.
That feeling sucks.
Hey,
When
worse.
you're the one that puts everyone on, then they like surpass you in a way, and it's like, I showed you guys the way. You feel what I'm saying?
And he's telling me like, yo, what's going on? Da, da. Like, because I used to be, and well, you know me now. Like, I was just lost. At that point, I was really lost, you know?
Yeah.
But how I was back then is how I am like now. Like before that year, like very just like,
Yeah.
like pushing people to like, bro, just
Do your
die.
best.
Yeah, do your best or die. Choose. All right then.
Yeah.
You know, like, so he told me, he's like, oh, what's happening, bro? I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm going to school shit. I don't really like this business school. It's actually not for me. I wasn't a business person like I thought, and I really wasn't. Like, I'm not. Like,
Oh, I just realized that's around the same time where they showed you the college,
yeah.
like at the concert
Yeah,
type thing.
Yes, everything. This is it. Yeah, this is part of it.
That's one of like your peak episodes of
Bro,
your show.
that was
Like,
part of the episode. That was the beginning of the episode. Like I think they came down. He's like, yo, what happened? Da 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 da. Like, oh, I'm not really trained. Like I wasn't even going to the gym or training, nothing. But what I was boxing though. I started boxing that year. That's when I
Yeah.
started boxing. So I was boxing, but I wasn't like boxing hard and I wasn't training hard, you
Yeah.
know? But I was just like fundamentals and shit, whatever. I wasn't going hard.
still building a groundwork though.
Yeah.
Still building a little foundation.
Wasn't going hard though.
Yeah.
By any means. Nowhere, you know? So he's like, what's going on? It kind of got to me a bit in a way like, damn, I feel like I let you down. Like, this isn't me. Like, he's looking at me like, who's this guy?
Right.
And I didn't want to be like those guys. You know those guys? Those guys you're like, what happened to you? Nah, I can't have that.
Yeah.
Like that's a preventable. In life, that is a preventable. You don't have to be that person.
Mm.
You have the choice to not be that person. So I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be this person. So I decided that. So I started getting back into the gym, lifting. So I started kind of backing off of my classes. I would drive to my class because my mom wouldn't let me take the car. Something about the car. Like, I had to go to that class. She knew I was like, she could tell if I didn't go or I didn't go. So I would drive down to Mississauga, but I wouldn't like go to the class. I would go to the gym instead.
Right.
So I would be cutting classes most of the time. Even when I was in class, I was making beats. Like I wasn't even like headphones on, front of the room, headphones
You can
on.
literally look up music videos right now
Yeah.
on YouTube where all mans are jamming in the music video and you're literally in the background making beats.
That's exactly what I look like in a class.
in official music videos.
Yeah, official.
But anyways, go on.
So imagine that. Just copy paste that, put it in a classroom. Like, who's this bozo? Fucking paying tuition, coming up into my class. Yeah, I'm making beats. I'm literally just making beats, skipping class, going to the gym. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to the gym. Josh and Joey call me, yo, come down to Western University for what's that thing? FOCO. Uzi was performing. It's my first time going to a concert in my life. I've never been to a concert. Uzi was like first time seeing these guys. Saw Juice WRLD live, rest in peace. Like super sick experience, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm coming to London, whatever. GPS 3 hours. I'm like,
so what do you think right there?
I'm like, 3 hours? I got my license. I could drive there if I wanted. Told my mom, I'm like, oh, these guys, and she's super. That's like her sons, you know? So she's like, bro, go see your friends. I'm like, it's 3 hours. She's like, drive it. I'm like, 3 hours.
I mean, your mom was crazy at this.
At this point, she was
going nuts. She was pushing you to do certain things.
Bro, my mom at this point was the most integral. Like, she was everything at this point. She was holding things together. Like, she was the catalyst for so much fertility. Like, that was the most important part. You were about
to drown and she grabbed your hand.
Yeah, like, I was almost, bro.
That's what they're there for, man. It's like, it's ordained.
Right there. Like, she was saying the right things to me and pushing me in the right way. Not too much, not too little. She's just doing it right. Because she knew at that time, I'm like, bro, I don't have to hear anything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. But she knew I needed to.
Right.
But, like, she knew I was in a weird place and she just knew how to handle me properly. So she's like, no, go. Drive 3 hours. I'm like, dog, can cars go? I didn't even know cars could go for 3 hours. I didn't know. Like, mind you, at this point in my life, I've just been in Mississauga, basically. Like, I've left the country a few times, but in terms of just, like, my life building, I've only been in Mississauga.
Yeah.
School, Mississauga. Friends, Mississauga. Everything saga. That's really it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to do the 3 hour drive. Get the GPS, get the water, get everything packed. I'm like, all right, I'm going to sleep there, Everything going. Do the 3 hour drive. Craziest experience driving for 3 hours on the highway. I haven't even really driven on the highway at this point. This is probably one of my first times driving on the highway.
It's for a reason. Like,
you know
when you have like a purpose, like when you have something to do,
yeah,
you'll go that extra mile when you need to be like locked into something.
Crazy. You're just like, drive 3 hours. Imagine someone just drive 3 hours. Straight. Just straight line. Just 3 hours straight. Boom, I do it. I get there. Most insane. I'm looking at Hogwarts. I'm seeing bare white people. I've never seen this amount of white people in my fucking life, bro. I'm like, yo, where the niggas at? What's going on? I'm seeing bare white people. I'm just like, it was like a reality switch, you know? And I'm just there. I'm just like, this is weird. I sound weird because I'm from. It's like noticeable. Like they're like the white people are calling all the things. They're like, oh yeah, you can tell you're from da 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 da. I'm like, how the hell you can tell? Like, you sound like this.
Yeah, you almost got into a fight when you went there.
Yeah, because I didn't know certain things. Like I didn't understand how the jokes work, and I was just being an ignorant, like fucking dummy. I'm just like, yo, rah 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 rah. You know who I am? Da 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 da. Whatever.
Right.
Just being ignorant. But go to FOCO. Have a great time, see all the concerts and stuff. And I'm like, yo, this is amazing. All right, like, they're like, come back whenever. I'm like, cool, I will. And it was a sick experience. And as I'm leaving, I see this sign, Fanshawe College. I knew I could never get into Western. If it was up to me, I would go to Western, you know? Because I was like, this is like the movies, like the university party movie schools. This is sick. I didn't know this was real. Mind you, I didn't know this was real. I didn't understand what university was. I didn't know how to sign up for a university at all.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what the website was. I knew the college one. I didn't know what the Illuminati university website was. This was a secret to me. This is like, you don't understand how mind-blowing this was. I'm like, bro, I just went to Hogwarts Project X. Like, bro, I thought it was in America or something. It was insane. So I'm leaving to get back. I see the sign, Fanshawe College. I'm like, I know I'm dumb. I know I can't get to university,
right?
But I know I could get to college. So I'm like, all right, Fanshawe College. Going back to Mississauga, boom, boom, boom. Go to my classes in Sheridan. I'm drawing in my book like a fucking gal in a Disney movie. Fanshawe College with little rock star notes around it. I have no idea.
Hard.
I had no idea. I probably still have the book. I have no idea what this is. I'm like, you know what? I'm in there. This is days after I think I went. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm dropping out. I drop out of Sheridan. My mom's just like, okay. She wasn't mad.
Yeah.
She was just looking at me. Okay, what's next then? I'm like, I didn't think I would get this far in my life. I actually didn't think I was going to pass 18. But so I'm already here. I'm like, dropped out of college. You're looking at me like, so what? Not in a like this way either. Just like, tell me, what are you going to do? I'm like, I don't know. Metalworks was too expensive. I couldn't afford it. I'm like, all right, let me just like, I just go to that Fanshawe college thing and bullshit, you know? Go on the website, Fanshawe. Music Industry Arts Program.
It's like there's something just guiding you. Like you see certain words, certain signs. Like
bro, like everything
life was just guiding you in a way, bro. It was just
like it was actually beautiful. That's what I was saying. Like life is a 1% thing, you know? Like everything is made perfect. Like it's set. Like bro, if I didn't take that exit, maybe I would have never seen that Fanshawe sign. I wouldn't be thinking about Fanshawe. If I, didn't stop talking to my friends, I wouldn't be here. Who knows what
people are unaware of the opportunities around them. Like these connections that you have open doors to a lot of different avenues, but people just aren't trying. They aren't aware.
And just like the willpower to get up and like, no, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna take this risk. Like just being blessed with that. Like, bro, like I was even telling you, I feel like God blessed me with like certain skills, like the drive, the risk taking, like the defiance, and just like no, like telling myself no, like you will do it, like you can do it. Like I feel like I'm blessed with those things.
That's a great technique to learn.
Super.
To step into the unknown.
Super. To jump in those waters, you're just like, bro, I don't know how deep it is, but just know how to swim, eh? Once you know how to swim, it's not deep. You know how to swim. Like you can't drown. You can't drown.
Very true.
You can't drown once you know how to swim.
Once you get that surfboard, it's over. You know about that surfboard.
It's over.
You don't know about that surfboard.
It's my favorite episode. One of my favorite episodes.
What? Where we at? You told your mom French? Oh, you looked up music industry?
She's like, go for it. I had mad money saved up from just stuff I was doing and working. Hustling, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff
you glided by that, those 12-hour.
Oh yeah,
you were
working at McDonald's and going to school, working overnight shifts, putting on
and
bullshit,
doing
studio stuff, running around the city, bro.
But forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
move
you know
on.
what I'm saying?
Like,
just forget about that.
Move on.
I had a hella money saved up.
Right.
My dad, he's on the phone. He's like, "Oh, you should buy a house." Da 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 da. If you get a house, I'll put half on it. Da da da. I was like, "Yo, that sounds better than this school shit." Fuck.
Yeah.
House, horrible idea. Now I think about it, but yeah, had its pros and cons. Whatever. Right? But she's like, "Yo, take the money, just go to school." Like she was so just like, "Do it." Like so, just go. Like, and I'm like, "All right, cool, boom, did it." I'm like, oh, but I come with my excuses. Oh, where am I gonna stay? How am I gonna get there? She's like, move there. Like she was just like she was like, you see what I do? Like solutions. She's like Miss Solution. I'm Mr. Solution. She's Miss Solutions. Like
Miss Marvel, right? There,
yeah,
right.
like she's OG Solution. She's like, just move there.
Stop playing.
Like how am I gonna move there? Kijiji, go find a house. I can't. I did. Oh my fucking.
Can't be stopped.
Can't be stopped. Like. Boom. Basically, she helped me as much as she could. Like, I looked this up for you. Da 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 da. Here's a budget. Here's how you do this. Da da. Get out. Go to school. You need to. You have to, bro. I do it. I'm there. I'm like very. You know me. I don't really show how I'm feeling a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm great at that. So the whole time I'm just like, whatever. Yeah. Like straight face. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay, let's go through this. I'm nervous as hell during these whole like this acceptance. I'm acting like I don't care when I got accepted, sent to my songs. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I get there. I'm in this place I'm living in now, in this room with these random people I don't know. I'm in this room day before school, sleeping. And or not sleeping. I was about to go to sleep. I'm day before the first, what do you call it? Orientation?
Orientation.
Yeah, day before orientation. I said, fuck this. I'm not going to no orientation. I'm not going to this damn school. I don't need this. Going back to Mississauga. I signed a lease. I don't know where the hell I thought I was going. Actually, leases don't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know where I thought I was going. Like, bro, you got no whip. You're actually not getting back home. All your stuff is here. You have no whip.
You're actually just locked in.
Yeah,
Like,
you're locked.
You're
Like
locked
she like
in.
basically locked me in. Like she sent me away to like you're gone. Like, and it was cool though because I had a lot of money saved up, so she knew I was good. She didn't just tell me do some not. No, I was good. Like I could stay there. If I really wanted to get back, I could have got back easily, you know. But I'm there. I didn't go to orientation. So skipped orientation. Waited like a fucking rat, like a raccoon. Waited till it got dark.
Like a gaboon, like a
Like
gibbon.
like a fucking like a fucking gibbon. Waited. I had a student card because I went like there's like an early day you could go get your student card, get all that like access things set up.
Yeah.
Which I taught, and I was thinking I'm not going. So why'd you get your access card if you're not going, right? What days before to get access card, but I want to go home.
Yourself.
Cap into myself. I
God
love
just looking at you with that face.
like
That
you
what
stupid.
you talking about?
What you like? Well, whatever. I didn't go.
You just scared.
You
man.
know, like, I was scared. Fam, I'm around. Like for me, it was just like these aren't people I'm used to being around.
Yeah.
Everyone sounds different. I stick out like so much. Like I look different. I sound different. I walk different. Like I just don't feel like I fit in here at all. I feel like I'm so out of place, even more than I was before.
Right.
This is the most out of place I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah.
I go there at night. I go there. This is so no one's there, but you could access the things, right? Bro, I go into the music area. Mac computers, SSL boards, microphones everywhere. Like, I'm just looking at just like $1 million setup, basically. I'm just like, I'm going nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm going
like
nowhere.
this is where I'm supposed to be. Like, ooh, man.
But I still felt out of place until the first day I went there to class. And I sat in there and I looked at all these people. I'm like, the fuck, you weirdo looking motherfuckers. All you guys look weird as hell. You guys look like all weirdos.
Yeah.
You guys don't look like you do music? You guys look weird as hell.
Funny how a lot of those people are probably looking at you the same way.
Exactly. But
So
they
funny.
all look weird to me because we all were weird. I'm like, and then as soon as I sat down, I think it was Kodo. I met Kodo and Dame. I think around that time or a little later, you know?
Right.
But I seen two niggas. Yeah, I mean, y'all my friends. Now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
have
My
to
brothers
be.
have to.
Have to be.
That was easy. Me and Kodo clicked up first day when I went to get my card.
Yeah.
We clicked up first day. Dame, me, and Kodo clicked up after that, like a few classes, because I used to walk in with my hoodie down, like straight to my desk. I'm not trying to see none of y'all tech on, like Nike. Bro, I was religiously in my Nike tech hoodie on to my desk, open the laptop. Like, I'm not even making eye contact with none of you, headphones in. Like, I was making more of a scene than It was so funny. I thought I was being low key. I was making a scene. You're coming in with your hoodie on, tech on. You watch like beeline laser to your desk.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing? Like, like this isn't high school. Like,
It's funny how when you're in your ends and there's like so many options, like you pick and choose who you want to be friends with, who you want to like be distant about, like, you know what I'm saying, move sick with certain mans, show love to certain people. But then when you're like out on your own and you've seen just two people that look vaguely like something you're used to, it's like, I'm all in. Like, you have to be, like, we're going to be friends no matter what.
for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
No matter what. I clicked up with them. But then after that, I had to learn to step out my comfort zone even more. Like, and just take more risk and be like, all right, I gotta talk to this person. Even everyone probably already knows that Saya is like my dog's, like, first time I'm seeing Saya, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's your blood right
That's
there.
my blood. I'm just looking at him
your
like,
blood right
who
there.
the fuck is this kid? You a rapper? You a rapper?
He hard too.
Hard.
He be coming in on those beats, eh?
Bro, hard. I think like we really got like locked in when we did Hold It.
Right.
Hold It was like we knew each other kind of, like we seen each other pass in the studio. We would talk for sure, but I didn't like click with him on like a one-on-one, like I really know you, like. But one day we're in the studio together, take that risk again, just bare risk going on, and I'm like, all right, let me play. I think he found a beat. Like he going on the YouTube piece and shit, so he liked the beat.
Right.
Whatever. I'm like, yo, it's a hard beat. You should
So-
rap on it.
What was your relationship before making Hold It? Did you guys connect through that song
Yeah.
specifically?
It was that song.
Wow, eh?
Yeah, it was definitely that song. Before we were connected, I'm pretty sure he'll tell you the same thing. Like, we knew each other. Like, we're close enough, but it's more like we're in the same friend group. Mind you, I'm friends with Dame and Kodo. I was very scared and nervous to talk to other people.
Right.
Because I'm just like, you guys are just, like, so different. It was almost like I was seeing myself. Like I was doing what people would do to me to myself. Kind of like, you're so different. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even, like, weird. Just, like, mirroring, imaging, whatever it is, right?
Remember when we went to the grocery store?
Mm.
And like everything I picked up, like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're so dumb. Like, why are you picking that up? You don't know how to shop. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Put that down, Isaiah. You don't know how to budget. A couple days later, I went to the grocery store with my friend because he was getting whatever groceries for his family. And every single thing he picked up, I was on him. What are you doing? Chips? More chips? Even more chips? Pop? Like, are you like, no, get this money out your hands. You don't know what you're doing. I'm getting on him.
What's that strudel doodle?
And then you know what's so
Toaster strudel.
Don't talk about my toaster strudels.
Fuck your toaster strudels.
But you ate it and you liked it. Don't lie. Don't ever talk about my toaster strudels.
I'm never touching those damn toaster strudels.
But anyways, and then it was funny because your total was 75, my total was 74, his total was 74. Like, at the end of the day, we all did our own thing and we all came to the same total. And that's when I seen the total of his groceries, it hit me like I was just like reciprocating what you did to me to him. Like, I was just emulating your behavior. Like, I literally just put that hurt that I got from you onto him. It's just transferring. So the same way that people looked at you, you found an opportunity to do that to other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's not like, and the thing was, even in high school, like, I was around people, but I always kind of just felt out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't feel like I was one of you guys. I felt like I was just with you guys. So that's kind of what it was. But I just started saying, like, man, nobody knows me here. Drop all that shit. Just let go. Relax. Listen to what this dude has to tell you. And Sai was doing something on the beat. And I started, and Diamante been telling me, Lamar been telling me from time, like, yo, bro, rap from time. I'm like, no, I can't because excuse. From time been telling me. He's the first person to tell.
Were you making tracks beforehand though?
Secretly. There's secret tracks.
Secret
tracks. If you, no one can find them. I think they're on a SoundCloud.
No, they're going to be at the beginning of this pod.
No, real secret tracks, like grade 11, 10 tracks.
That no one knows about.
No one. Can't get them.
You can't even find them?
No. If you could find them, they're under a crazy name. If someone could identify that's me,
yeah,
I'm getting a restraining order.
Right.
If you could actually identify that's me, you are doing too much. But they're out there. Horrible songs. Absolutely horrible. But Diamante told me to rap for time. He just like rap. So I'm here in this place. I'm like, this guy doesn't really know me. There's no preconceived notions going on. It's a cool beat. We're the only ones in the studio. All right. Puts the beat on, and I forget who came up. I don't know if it was me or him who came up with the. I think I came up with the hook. Yeah, I did the hook, and that's what set it off. I think we recorded a hook first.
Hold it, my dogs.
And I was beyond nervous.
They were hoping I fall.
I'm not even talking about Hold It. I'll let Saya come on here and tell you about the Hold It recording.
He's the mastermind.
He was the reason that song got finished. Well, let's
sounded like he had an important part too. Eh? That guy, like,
bro, for sure, he
a real one for real. Like,
because I didn't want to make music, but I was just like,
Hold It, so it catapulted you into really making music.
Yeah,
into getting that confidence.
that was it. And then the man's like, "You're doing this show."
Saya?
Yeah.
He put you on a show?
Yeah.
Your first show?
Yeah. Like, bro, you're doing too much, dog. Doing too much. Put me on a show. I'm like, nigga, I just recorded this shit, dog. Like, what the fuck you mean a show? What's a show? What does that mean? Like the Uzi show? What Uzi did? A Western? Like a show?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God.
Taking those risks.
Bare risk. Everything that brought me up to this point was just like risk. And just not being scared. I feel like risk is just not being scared.
That's what they call faith.
Faith. I like faith. Having faith. Faith. That's really what brought me to this point. Just always having faith. Like, bro, I'm about to put my first serious verse down in front of somebody no one's ever seen me sit in front of a mic before. It's the first person to ever see me sit in front of a mic and record something.
Right.
I have faith this guy doesn't laugh at me and like clown me. Cause I'm already known pretty, like people respect me as a producer in the school already, you know what I'm saying? Like
Putting your reputation on the line.
yeah, like I'm putting like I'm having faith that I'm risking my reputation.
Risking everything right now.
Like bro, and I'm happy I did it. One of my greatest things. It was bigger than just recording, just connecting with Saya was like big, you know, like that's really one of my dogs. Like we lived together. Like we basically been living for so long, like
Been together.
like
You know what I'm saying? You guys,
like since that day it's just been like clicked up. But
they say that too about like the years don't make the friendship. You know what I'm saying? It's the quality within those years.
for sure.
You can meet a man, be friends with him for 2 months. You could be combating people you've been friends with for 10 years. You might value them over those guys because they actually have their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? They actually have purpose, mindful, like driven to be successful. Whereas people you've been knowing might not be locked in, but you think those years tie you to them.
Yeah.
So shout out your dogs, man.
Shout out Saya. Shout out Kato.
How'd that show go?
Show was lit. That show was lit. We got love. The song was already kind of like people kind of knew the song because they went to school, so they already got love. Like a lot of people in the crowd were like singing the lyrics, so it felt good. It was a good first show. Like that's like you can't ask for more than that for a first show. Like you know,
Right.
your first song,
Very
first show. Like I'm pretty sure it was in the same week. Can't ask for more. I'm very grateful for that experience. It didn't. You know, I know a lot of people have their first show and it goes like horrible, and there's like you have to get the embarrassing one. I've had my embarrassing shows, don't get me wrong,
100%.
but that was an amazing first experience. Like God, like He's like, just because you took the risk and because
I'm gonna bless you.
Yeah, I'm gonna bless you. Like I could actually,
You know when
embarrass
a
you.
character does a new move for the first time
Mhm.
and it hits? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
He's like, I'm gonna allow this one to hit.
And then you figure out afterwards like there's bare weaknesses to the move. It's easy to dodge, but
Yeah.
that first time it hit though.
Basically that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you that confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Naruto hit Kabuto with that rude Rasengan. Go on though.
Nah, because even hearing the track was just like, that's my voice. Wow. Like I wasn't mad at it. It was just like weird. Like just like, whoa. Like it was like crazy feelings. Like, bro, this is
me?
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Like this is. It's like the puzzle piece. It's like finding the puzzle. It's like your puzzle's done,
Yeah.
but you're finding that one piece, and you're like, this piece been here the whole time. This is the piece. It's like the feeling of finding it and putting it in place.
Right.
It was like, oh, this is beautiful. Like that's how it felt.
It's that click.
The click, bro. The click. Just that puzzle piece
When you
click.
put it in, it's when things just fit, when it just makes sense.
And you're just like, yes, this is right. And sometimes it's not a logical sense. It's like I can't explain it sense.
Right.
I don't care to explain it, and I don't need to explain it. It just is. Like it just is. Like I can't tell you logically why I like to make music or why it resonates with me.
Right.
It just is. Like I can't tell you why. Like we have planets. Like I don't know why. We do. I don't know why there's dark matter. We just have it. It just is. You know, like it just is just a thing. Like it's there. But that's kind of like the feeling of just like, I guess, figuring out what you like to do. And that circles back to the school system. You know, you got to figure out what you like to do. So I guess I figured out what I like to do time ago. My spirit was being resilient, just like my spirit wasn't clicking with my brain. My spirit, heart weren't clicking, and my brain weren't clicking. At a young age, they never click. But my spirit knew what it wanted to do. My brain had no idea how to convey it to the world.
Yeah.
And my heart was just all over the place.
Joe Rogan has this quote that he got from, I'm pretty sure, Musashi Miyamoto.
My dogs.
I'm gonna butcher it though. I don't think I know it for sure, but like when you see the way broadly, like you can see it in all things. You know what I'm saying? So like once you found who you were, looking back, you could see that school was important. Like you valued school just as much as the other kid, but not for the same reasons. You saw your own path, meeting that kid that tapped you on your shoulder behind you. You know what I'm saying? Meeting Madara, having those hustling, that downloading every single day onto that computer, that hustle, like that determination that started developing that resilience that you have today to push past those limits. You know what I'm saying? It all made sense.
Even shout out my dogs, OT, you know? He was rapping with me and he was inspiring me, seeing him rap and stuff, and go back and forth with our love for music, you know what I mean?
Right.
So shout out him too. Even Stay Pure. Y'all don't even know about Stay Pure. Superman. Y'all don't know about me and Soups. That's Batman and Superman right there, eh?
For sure.
That's Batman and Superman.
But that's even deeper in the story though. Like, he comes in, rude body. Like, he was there before, but like his mindset, like every single time with I don't know if it was OT or Stay Pure, whichever one, where one of you three, maybe it was you, who was rapping kind of weird. Like, you guys were doing something weird, and one of you guys were like believing the next man, like, nah, that's actually hard. And you're actually like supporting it. Maybe it was OT that was doing something weird. People were making fun of him.
Yeah, it was bro. OT was the hardest rapper ever. Everyone used to make fun of him. All I wanted to do was make a beat for him. That's it. I wasn't good at making beats at the time, like good, like to a point where someone could like rap and make a song on it. So he couldn't like go on it. Like, he physically, like, you just like, you know, the beats just weren't at that level yet. But bro, I was like, I want to make a beat for him.
That's how you know you're meant to do this. Like, it's that love.
Yeah.
I don't care about all the extra rah-rah. I just love to do this. You know what I'm saying? And you love to do that. And when it comes to helping him, and then even when you wore those shoes that one time and everyone was making fun of you, and Stay Pure is like, yo, those are hard.
Yeah.
That different mindset, you could tuld that those people were like on the same wave like this.
Yeah, those two are like, yeah, they understood. Brinley understood. Brinley was with, bro, I'm still talking to Brinley to this day. I seen him like a few weeks ago, right?
Right.
We have a bunch of tracks together. Like, he understands what's going on. He understands it. That would be a great guy to even have on the pod. Like, his mindset is,
bro, everyone you're
amazing.
around is a great guy to get on the pod. Deadpool's getting on the pod too.
Deadpool on the pod's gonna be insanity.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just want to be in the cut for that one. I gotta be in the cut for that one.
Oh, I'm not gonna be in the cut.
But yeah, bro, like, that's when, after leaving high school, after leaving Mississauga, I started realizing, like, the people, like, just choose the people who really resonate. Even the people I still talk to from high school, people I actually resonate with. Like, all love to everybody. Obviously, I don't talk. You know who you are if I don't talk to you. I don't talk to you. But, but like, you know, like, those certain people I do talk to, I really resonated with, like, on a spiritual level. Like,
right.
You understand, the way I think. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the way you think. That's why we click so well. That's why we're long hauling it. It's a positive, like, it's a positive environment.
How do we click?
We?
Yeah.
We're both jackasses.
Oh yeah, we're both dumb. We're
both
just not even dumb.
Gibbons.
We're lost. We're just
lost
both
Gibbons. Just
yeah, that is how we connect. You realize that? Yeah, we're both just so gone. We're so gone.
But
we're high without the drugs.
But we're like yin and yang. Everything you have, I don't. Everything I have, you don't.
For sure.
So we're there to, like, even today, like, I was ready to, like, just crash out on some stupid shit today.
Right.
But you were there to, like, yo, relax. Because not everyone around me has the will to tell me to, like, chill.
Yeah.
Not even on a, like, they don't care. It's just that sometimes I'm just, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's
I guess you might say intimidating.
A little bit. Like, it's not easy to be like when I'm turned up, it's not.
Love is the strongest emotion. So no matter how scared, fear, like, I love you. You know what I'm saying? So I'll always be there for you no matter what. That even happened a time before when we were in the studio. And, like, you were about to punch a hole through the wall. You remember that?
Oh, yeah. I threw my phone and fucked up the screen.
You threw the phone up. You know what I'm saying?
Screen
and, like,
still mosh.
And you were about to I'm going to punch something. I said, you can't stop. I'm going to punch something. I'm like, you want to punch something? And I picked up the pads. And I said, let's come outside. And we did boxing outside. You know what I'm saying? We're there for each other.
That's how we click for sure. And I think, like, what your dad said today, or what your dad said time ago to you about me, was, like, you know, like, not foreshadowing, but, like, Yeah, like I was telling you how, yeah, it sounded like it was for you, but it sounded like it was more for me.
My dad said, he used to always tell me, like, yo, you need to go link your cousin. Especially when I got to high school, even my mom said, like, I became thought I was like a cool guy. I thought I was like a guy in high school. Like, I had my clique. The Mandem know the Mandem. You know what I'm trying to say? You saw one of the Mandem free.
Yeah,
Came on the
shout
pod, you know
out
what I'm
Free.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
music.
Duran, Chisholm, all those guys.
Pause,
Nonzo, everyone.
hold on. Rodeo not top 3. I need to address it. Whoa, I'm coming for you. Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you. All right, keep going.
Yo, so I had all my Mandem. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. Like Tyshell, Beverly, a lot of different people, bro. Evan, like Ignatius. I had tons of different people I used to talk to in high school. And my dad would always be like, yo, why don't you go check Zariq? Why don't you go check your cousin? Like, go look for him. I'm like, bro, why? He lives in Mississauga. Why would I go look for him all the way in Mississauga? I'm in Brampton. That doesn't make any sense. Your cousin lives 10 minutes from you. He lives in Brampton. No, he doesn't. He did. You did.
I did.
You did. You did live. You know what I'm saying? And I did check for you after high school, which changed my life, obviously, and led to us being here. But then he used to always say that. And then after I did, we did link up, whatever, and I used to talk to him. And after I said, like, yo, dad, like me and Zariq, we're working out now. You know what I'm saying? We talk all the time. We bounce ideas off each other. And then he was like, good. I always wanted you to go check that kid because there's something special about him. I can see it in his eyes. Like, out of everyone, I really feel like that kid's going to make it. He's going to do something big. So if you want to like get that jump to make it to the next level, you should go by him. And then you were saying,
I was saying that I need, like, you don't need to be by me to make to the next level. I need you to be by me so I could really make to that next level.
right.
Because the things I lack are important in terms of just like, sir, I just need an opinion as strong as mine, like an outside view as strong as mine, like something has the same will, the same strength from a different perspective. That could be like, wait a minute. Like, you know, sometimes I'm like, someone will try to tell me something, but I'm just like, they just don't have the same amount of strength when they say it.
Right.
So it's easy for me to just like snuff it out, just shut up, like just. But you match it, and you're like, no, you could bang, like you could really be like, no, like opinion for opinion, your opinion could easily bang, like easily. So it's just like, oh no, I'm gonna listen, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like my mom, like, no, you're a hard body, like I could listen to you, like
Your mom, Wonder Woman, I think I call her, for sure.
for sure,
Different.
for sure. Girl said you got money, you go to school, like,
Different.
and she's a legend in her, you know.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna let you do your thing for a second. My dog's Free said Rodeo's not a top 3 album. Like, if you believe that Rodeo is a top 3 trap album, you're not black. You're not a black person telling me that. Now, like I said, I told you that Free, he's a different person. Like, the way he is he's one of one. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to be like anybody else, and he stands on his rock, stands on his hill, right? But at the same time, that comes with a consequence.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a hill stander as well.
You're one of those as well, and you can see that in him. So while I do believe everyone's entitled to their opinion, I like that he stands on like hot takes.
Mm-hmm.
But like the black comment, yeah, that's, in my opinion, it doesn't make any sense.
Listen, the only rebuttal I have to say is, if Rodeo's not top 3 trap albums, your music opinion's invalid. I don't want to hear it. It's crap. But standing on your hill, I'm standing on my hill. I respect that he's standing on his hill.
Right. Give me some albums right now. Tell the people some albums.
Albums Blonde, number
truly
one.
enjoy.
Number one, I don't think there's been a week I haven't listened to that album front to back.
Right.
So Blonde, P2, Rodeo.
Just like how Free was saying, the people know, like Real the Young OG, the people know P2, the people know Blonde, the people know.
Ain't
Right?
nobody know. Yo, Shout out to man.
People know.
Shout out my nigga to real young. Shout out my nigga Gucci.
People know, right? Keep you know what I'm saying? Stand on your hill. Man.
Shoot.
I respect both of you for that.
What's that one? Billy Talent one. Some rock shit. Probably no one knows that one though. Billy Talent one. Low-key Billy Talent too. Like the second one was hard too. Trap Soul. Almost forgot. Trap Soul.
Right.
Insane, like groundbreaking. Kissland. Groundbreaking. Roy Woods, X's. Amazing. Like there's so many albums you get into. Like Rapper Turned Singer. Amazing.
Again, shout out Nav. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout
out my nigga Nav. Shout out to Emergency One. Shout out the self-titled one. Shout out Nav, man.
Shout out Nav. Just in general, his discography, like, I
bro,
respect it.
That SoundCloud, the pretty much all his work is a very cohesive body of work to me.
Right.
His songs have like quality, like something you're like, bro, it sounds amazing. Mm-hmm. Even the thing, especially his lyrics.
I like his signature voice.
Yeah,
that's
like,
something you said you like about Free too. That he has a signature voice.
You know,
that hill that he stands on allows him to be one of one. Like he doesn't sound like no one around him.
Like people say, it's like Nav. Like people are like, oh, I don't like his voice. No, I love it because it's so unique. It's so him. Like
right.
It doesn't sound like anyone. Like it's different. It's cool. Like it's like it's different. I love it. Like you're not scared to be yourself or not scared to be unique.
I think the important is the confidence in the delivery when it comes to being yourself. Like a lot of people might act like themselves, but they're not. They're not standing on it. You can see that you could push them off the hill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you can push them off the hill.
People who are comfortable in themselves, are sure of themselves. Like you're almost compelled to respect what they're doing.
Yeah,
you know
it's undeniable. So you can't deny something that's undeniable. It's in the name.
Oh yeah, that's what you were saying today.
It's undeniable.
That those certain people that hate on you, that will call you names and insult you and ridicule you, they're pushing you to become your undeniable self.
Yeah, to the point where they can't. And if they do, they're crazy. They're insane. Like you're going against facts of life. Yeah, like
what are you doing? This is nothing. Because what you're doing at the moment, it was nothing until it becomes something, and they have to just respect it. They have to see you on the level you're on now.
You have to breathe air. You have to believe it's there because you're breathing. You can't tell me it's not there. You're breathing it. Like, what are you going to tell me? It's not there? You're breathing it. Yeah. So what are you breathing? Oh, you're breathing. Huh? So it's like undeniable. Like you have to strive to be undeniable, even for yourself, most importantly. Because as a creative, as someone in the industry, as someone who's trying to do something independently on their own, like you have to be able to reach that point one day, not financially, not like Grammys, not whatever, just to tell yourself like, bro, I'm undeniably good at what I do. I'm not going to doubt myself. I'm undoubtable to myself. I'm undeniable to myself. Because do your journey of whatever you're trying to do, no matter what, job, music, fighting, anything, business, entrepreneurship, school, it's multiple points. You're going to be like, bro, what the hell am I doing? I am horrible and I suck at what I'm doing and I'm not good. And I still sometimes say that. And there's a bunch of people around me telling me you're amazing. But it's just like, you still get into your own head sometimes. And you're not like...
Sometimes you feel like an imposter.
Yeah, like the imposter syndrome, right? Because you're like trying to reach this... Like at first,
You're the one that taught me that, the iceberg. How a lot of people might just see the peak of the iceberg, but you see the full body full thing under in the water that no one can see, right? So at any moment of your life, you'll feel like that child who was insecure, who was full of trauma, who just felt like they couldn't defend themselves. You'll feel like that person who first started, who was scared to put out their first thing and like didn't know if people could accept it properly, the person that got rejected, the person that got beat up. You'll always feel like certain parts of yourself, but there comes a process of letting go of those past versions.
Because you know yourself. Like you will always know yourself. But it's letting go and accepting. Like let go. But I feel like to let go, you have to accept like that was you. It was you. Was. Past tense. It was you. Accept it. Accept it. Once you accept it, you'll let go of the feelings of that like angst, that like
This
fighting.
is big right now.
This fighting. Like you're fighting.
This is huge right now.
Fighting with it.
Yo.
The angst of just fam, that iceberg is like, it's important because like, bro, you know yourself. You realize you like, and we talk about this all the time. Like, you know your entire life, the things people don't see, they do see. You are in your own body. You are in your own experience. You, whoever you are, know your entire life.
Right.
And even you say this too. People don't see, like, you see that person right now, but you don't see them for everything. Like, people might see me now making music, whatever, Instagram, dreadlock.
You got some muscles on
You
you
know what
right
I'm
now.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Fit, like,
Hold on.
but there's a point where there was no dreads. And I was scared to drop my song. I was scared to even fucking record the song. I was scared to even say I could do it. I was skinny, short, and
Scared to kiss the girl in the stairwell.
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I was scared, and I wasn't this I didn't have confidence in like I just didn't have it.
To this day, people still tell you you're ugly.
You know?
When you know what I'm saying? When you went to that specific dinner,
You know what I'm saying?
and certain
Like,
people were trying to say that, oh, because you don't have a haircut, you're not looking in a
but
certain type of way.
Drake's people didn't say nothing.
But they don't know that though.
Drake's people didn't say nothing. Drake's people said it was all good. Put him in the shot.
They don't know if you go to that, what's it called?
First person?
First person shooter mode.
Something like that. I don't know. Something
You
like
can pause the video and you'll
pause
see
it.
your face.
the people.
Did you know that?
Did
you know that?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that if you pause it at a certain time,
I don't know the time.
that you can see you're the only one on the screen, like you can literally see your face?
Yeah, but the people at Drake didn't say nothing. It's funny.
You didn't have a haircut though.
I didn't. I still don't. I think I'm rocking the same. Like cut is the same.
We'll get back to that
one.
iceberg though.
The iceberg, yo, bro. You know your life, so you know your traumas. It's gonna feel different. Those like accomplishing things, like those accomplishments, you may feel undeserving. Cause you know, like you're like, oh shoot, I did this in my life, or this happened to me, or like, bro, your life is actually shit. No, your life sucks. Like whoever's listening to this, your life sucks. For sure. Like if you actually look at your life, it's garbage. Everyone's life is.
Mine is too.
Yours is too. All our lives are. Mine is. But because we all have the same sucky life, it evens out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like everyone, even we were talking the other day, we're arguing like, oh, rich kids, blah, blah, blah. Fuck them or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but like they have their own things. I'm a very person who believes in fundamental. So fundamentally, we all have the same pains, all same traumas. Yes. Some are more graphic than others. Yes. Some may hurt more than others physically, mentally. But fundamentally, we all share those pains, traumatic things across our life that makes us feel less than.
Amen.
Less than deserving. But you have to accept that and just understand it was you. You did go through those things.
Right.
They did happen, but you're past them. You're here today. So do something different today.
So when people try to remind you, like, you remember when you were, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
Like, yes, I was that guy.
yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Yes, I was that guy. Yes, for sure. And I'm not that guy. Me now. Like, you could, if you are stuck in the past, that's okay. Like, you know, you have to realize that too. People aren't talking to you, bro. People aren't talking to you. People aren't hating on you. They're hating on themselves and they're pissed at themselves. They're mad at themselves. And you are just a reminder. You are a reflection. Like, bro, people see you and they may see something they want to do or something they want to be on, or they just see what they could have been. And you're just a reminder. Imagine being someone's reminder. Like, you should actually feel sorry for them. You should feel a little like, you know, like a little guilt. Like, you're a reminder. You are a reminder to them about like, oh, this is what I could be on. I'm not doing this. So yeah, they're going to hate. Like, they're valid. There's like, bro, that hurts. They may not have the drive you have. They may not have that what you have. They may not, have took that one opportunity you did. They may have missed their opportunity for whatever reason. They may have been scared to take that risk. You know what I mean? It's like your reminders when they're hating, whatever it might be, the jealousy, whatever it might be, it's just within them. They're dealing with their own shit. Everyone's dealing with their own shit. Like, you may see me somewhere, I just want to punch your face off. I don't want to punch your face off, but your face. You know what I'm saying? It's someone else's face or it's even my face I want to punch off, but your face is right there and I want to punch it off right now. It's nothing to do with you. I'm sorry I'm looking at you that way. Sorry if you come up to me, dab me up, I'm just like looking at you like I want to punch your face off. It's not your face I want to punch off, but you're just reminding me of something I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean? You're reminding me of something I'm doing and I can't punch my own face. Like, I can't. It's like a reminder. I do it. Like, fuck, I'll be like, like, say I see something like, oh, this person's marketing or something really well. You know, I struggle so hard with that, like social media and marketing and shit. Like, I struggle a lot with that. There's the consistency of it, right? I can make songs for days, but that consistency of marketing I'm struggling with. I'll see that, and I'll just, like, I don't try to externalize or, like, just put it out there. Project it, but I'll feel it. So if I was someone else who didn't have the insight of what's going on in my head, I would be like, man, fuck this guy. And fuck his marketing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, fuck this nigga. Fuck his marketing. Fuck your Instagram. Fuck your TikTok. Fuck it all. Fuck YouTube ads, Google ads. I hate it all, right?
Right.
But it's because I'm not doing it and I know I should be doing it and I'm sorry I'm not doing it.
You versus you.
You are your last enemy. You have to defeat everybody and at the end of it, it's you. You better deal with you first, actually. Everyone else is easy to deal with. Deal with yourself. It's the hardest to deal with. It's the hard to look yourself in the mirror and be like, I know I need to go to the gym. I know I need to post more. I know I should be doing this. I know, and I'm not.
It's you that's blocking you from your true self. But once you find that, no one else can take that away from you. So it doesn't matter what they say, what they do, they can never take away who you are. And you can take that right to the top.
But you have to deal with yourself first.
It's the hardest opponent?
Bro. Go defeat yourself. What do you mean defeat myself?
I don't even know how to start.
Like, what do you mean defeat me? I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win.
Grapple. Shoot.
Like, I'm trying to win and you're telling me to defeat myself. What the hell? Does that make sense to you? Say that out loud. I'm trying to win, but I have to defeat myself? It sounds stupid. But it makes a lot of sense once you do it.
Sometimes losing is more important than winning.
Trust me.
A lot of people are trying to gain, but you got to lose that dead weight. You got to lose those insecurities. You got to lose those doubts. You got to lose that ego.
Gotta let that shit go.
Pack light.
That's some DK thing right there. David King, pack light. No phone bill. No rent. No subscription. No insurance. No car. No nothing. No attachment.
Honestly, we could probably go for another 2 hours talking about either David King or King David. Like, it doesn't matter which one we choose.
Both are.
Doesn't matter which one we choose.
But, shoot. I just think, yeah, it's important to just have a great sense of self. If you want to get far, if you want to be your best self, you have to have a great sense of self.
Right.
Kill that ego. Can't really kill it.
Anyone that's trying to chase their dreams, anyone that has a goal, anyone that, a lot of people I know personally, they see you and they see kind of an example, a standard of someone that's chasing something, someone that's becoming something. So for 1 second, stand in that light, like be proud of yourself and know that you're somebody, and tell the people who actually want to achieve something, people who want to chase something that others around them don't think is important, but they care about it. Tell them, what does it take? What do you do? How do you do it?
Whatever I feel like your dream is, whatever it is, you got to kind of use it like a guide system in your life. Like, you really have to care psychotically. You have to be okay with being embarrassed. Like, you have to chase it. You have to make sure it's there. If it's really that important, you have to be willing to sacrifice. Whether that be like financially, maybe some relationships, maybe sacrificing one opportunity for the other. And if you really, really, really care, you have to make sure, like, bro, you can't let anyone tell you different. Like, you can't. Like, you have to be like, like, I'm standing here and you're not going to move me. You have to kill me. You have to kill me to move me over my dead body. Over my dead body.
You gotta be able to crash.
You have to crash.
You
Like,
gotta be able to crash.
you crash for what you love. You crash for what you love. You know? You really crash for what you love, and you have to stay there. And you really love something, you really want to chase your dreams, you really want to do it. No, everyone around you is going to say, you can't do it, and your dreams aren't going to come true. And you think you could do it? I known you from this. You think you
Believe it.
Yeah, believe it. Like, believe it. Like, if you really want to be Hokage one day, you got to put in some pain. Shit, you may have to fight pain.
Rest in peace, my nigga Qiraz.
That's tough.
Rest in peace, my nigga Qiraz.
You gotta fight pain.
I have to fight pain.
You gotta fight the pain.
Like, if you really want to do something, bro, like, you have to stand on your mountain. You got to stand on your hill, whether how big, how small. You got to stand on it proud. You got to stand on it strong. You got to be strong. When you're weak, you have to be strong. When you know you're going to lose. When you know the people are coming at you and they're like, you can't do this. You can't make this type of music. You can't make this song. You can't release that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Your weakest moments is the real you.
Hell yeah. The dark.
The steps you take when you're at your lowest.
Like, what are you going to do? You're going to quit now? Oh, it's hard, eh? You're going to quit now? You're never about it. You're not serious. You're not serious.
It's easy.
It's easy. People want to do.
It's
what's
easy.
Showy.
It's easy when you're confident, when everyone's
When everyone's
gassing
watching.
you.
Whoa, you're the best.
Or when, you know what I'm saying, you got that momentum, or
know?
you feel good, you're hitting your goals. But what about when you're down?
What about when you hit debt? Huh? What when no one's cheering you on? What if when they're all hating, actually? It's getting hard now, huh? It's starting to burn a little bit, huh?
You know when those reps are burning? You know the lightweights?
Those
You tell me like lightweights are the worst ones.
the worst.
When it's burning. But that's when it's actually making progress.
That burn when it's
There's someone that said they don't start counting till it burns. Which one of them? I think it was
Tom.
Arnold. I don't know who said it.
probably some Tom Platt.
They don't start counting until it burns. Then they start counting. It's craziness.
That's some Tom Platt. I don't think he counts. I don't know if he can count. I don't know if he could count.
Failure is one to him. That's one.
One failure. Two failures.
That's how he counts.
That counts in failures. That's what you gotta count. Like, I suggest anyone who actually wants to chase their dreams, though, definitely get in the gym too. Do something that's hard. Forget the gym. Just do something that's hard. That's difficult. Like, and just challenge yourself. Take those risks. Challenge yourself. Walk in the fire of fear. Have faith. Like, just as much as we chase these dreams and we think, oh my gosh, just die. Like, bro.
Step with faith in the fire of fear.
Yeah, I like that.
You said it.
When?
Just now.
Oh, shit. Fucking Gibbon. Holy.
Just now. That's what you just said. I'm just organizing it, but you said it.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Damn, I'm a Gibbon. Damn.
You're
But
different, bro. You one of one.
101 Gibbon records coming soon for sure.
100%.
100%. But I think,
This picture of a pod is going to be a given.
yo.
Given as this cover art.
Two Gibbons.
I'm going to put a given as this cover art. That's what I'm going to do.
A Gibbon. They'll never understand.
Put and hold it at the beginning. Because that's how it all started. That's
Okay.
your basics.
Okay.
Know where you come from. Put and hold it at the beginning. Fundamentals.
Okay.
Calling this pod the fundamentals.
Okay.
I don't know about that one still. I got to listen back and actually figure out which one. You know what?
It's giving risk.
Risk?
Risk. Something like that. Or faith. Faith walking. Whatever I said. Apparently I said something. Like, apparently I said something. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, chase your dreams. That's the
Sheesh.
basis.
All right, man. Thank you for coming on. I shouldn't be saying this because you're going to be on again. And again. And again. And again. But I appreciate this, bro.
No problem. I'm happy. It was
You said a lot, bro. You showed them. You showed the people what you're about. I respect that.
I hope it sounds proper. I'm kind of scatterbrained.
You don't gotta hope. You don't gotta worry about that type of stuff.
I have faith it sounds proper.
All right then. You know what I'm saying? All right then. That don't matter.
Yeah, man.
What matters is that step into the unknown. You did it.
To the unknown, everybody.
Appreciate that, bro. That's love.
Oh, this pod hits.
It hit.
Yeah, bro. I was like laughing to myself. Everything. It hit.
It hit.
Highs and lows, bro. Serious.
It hit.
It was serious, but you guys also had like the fun parts as well.
Now that Absent wants to talk, I had something I want to say about Absent. Yo, the man told me, because you're talking about getting the gym, I see him nod his head. Man's talking, yo, I say, yeah, I used to think I was super weak. Because I asked him about pull-ups.
Yeah.
Because
My favorite.
his bro was trying to get into police work, right? So in the test, I'm like, what's the physical test like? It's like, oh, it's light work, 10 pull-ups. I'm like, whoa, that's kind of hard, low key.
10?
That's a lot.
Is it?
How much people can do 10 pull-ups that you know right now?
No, that's not it. I think people who like in the gym, like you could do 10, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. But this guy was like back in his prime, like a couple years ago, 25
Yeah,
full extension.
25, full extension.
Full extension. 100 pull-ups, light work.
What? Wait.
He
He
could
did
do
100 100
He
pull-ups.
could do 100 pull-ups.
No.
And-
100. So like it was a sub
5 minute.
Yeah, sub 5 minutes was 25 pull-ups, 100 push-ups. It could have been even lower, but it's a form that matters. You got to go hard with the form.
He used to be doing it.
100 pull-ups.
Yeah, I used to weigh 15 pounds more than I am right now. So I used to lift heavy.
Wait. Who are we talking about right now? Who are we talking about? 100 what?
Absent was
100 your
doing
blood
25 full extension pull-ups.
Yeah, there was a time.
There was a time back in the day.
Yo, bro.
There was a time.
Believe it.
There was a time.
Yo, that's
You don't know
crazy.
about this guy. There's a reason why he's about to be successful. You can hear it in his music. There's a reason. There's a reason why this guy's gonna make it. There's a reason. You can see if you look at their lives, if you talk to people who you believe are gonna make it or people that have made it, you can see like throughout their childhood and growing up and stuff, moments where like, yeah, this guy got it. You can see this guy. Yup. I can see it. I can see it in you.
Anyone doing 100 pull-ups is doing something.
Doing something.
So you have to.
Anyone that can do 10 pull-ups is a guy in my books.
Bro. 100?
No, 100 push-ups.
100
100
push-ups.
25 pull-ups, sub 5. But like, I don't know if I could do 100 pull-ups sub 5 minutes, but I'm sure it's at that stage probably close-ish.
Fam, I think remember when we went to the park one day?
Yeah.
And
You did hit 100 pull-ups.
fam, I've never done that again in my life.
Say word.
Never.
Fam, you be doing stuff with me and acting like you do it, but you don't be doing it for real.
Bro, I'd
Like, me and you used to work out hard, eh?
Stay tricking this guy. Like, he'll be like, I'll be like, yo, you want to do like, oh, remember we did 100 sit-ups at the gym? Like, yo, let's just do 100 sit-ups. I do that in Muay Thai all the time. I don't do no 100 fucking sit-ups one time.
Bro, you actually, like, I've never
And I
been-
laughed after. I'm so good at keeping straight face.
But that's good, though, to have people around you that really, like, you feel the confidence to push yourself beyond your limits. Like, you need those people around you. You need that circle.
It's funny, too. Days after you're complaining, oh, my stomach hurts. I'm like, I'm fine. My shit's hurt longer than yours. You said you're fine. My shit hurt longer.
Bro, you're joking.
Swear on
You said it
everything.
went away the next day
I
or
lied.
something, or the
I
day.
lied.
Or
That
company
shit
that
stayed for a whole damn week. And I still worked out.
We didn't even talk about the goblin. Oh, we're getting off.
Oh, we gotta get
We're getting off the pod. We're getting off. We're getting off. Wait, which one do I press?
Space.